Hey guys, welcome back. My name is Morgan. If you're new here, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. If you're returning, welcome back. Nice to see you again. Let's have a talk. Hey guys, welcome back. Okay. Alright guys, I'm starting off with a freshly moisturized and washed face. I'm going to apply my primer like I normally would. So I'm going to use the Tasha Silk Canvas Primer. I'm going to apply that. My face actually feels a little dry, so I'm going to put a little bit of maracuja oil on it. Sometimes my face does feel a little dry, so I'm just going to put a little, 3 little drops, 2, 3 on the perimeter of my face. Just to kind of not make it feel so dry. Nothing worse than your makeup going on a dry face. That will automatically make it a fail. And we want this to succeed, in theory. We want this to succeed. I want to give this foundation a fair chance because I've been hearing a lot about it. I was not a fan of Tarte Shape, the first revolution of a Tarte Shape Tape foundation. Definitely was not a fan. I actually was very hesitant to even buy this foundation, so I'm gonna try to make it, I'm gonna give my honest opinion. We're gonna try it and we're gonna see what happens. So I picked up the shade, what is this? 37G Medium Tan Golden. My first time, my experience buying this in stores, let me give you a really quick idea of what happened. I walk in, I see the display, it's front and center, there's 50 shades. I see one shade that I think will work for me. So that's the shade I swatched. And I'm like, okay, let me try to swatch a couple different shades on either side of it just to see if they will work as well. The shade range is really wonky, I'm not gonna lie. Like 37 Medium Tan Golden, 37G Medium Tan Golden is probably the only truly warm foundation in that range of like medium tan skin tones to even tan skin tones. Everything else was olive or neutral. And if you're actually warm, if you have warm undertones in your skin, and I tend to like a warmer undertone foundation, especially since in the winter I am more neutral, it's just weird. It's just, it was very odd that I picked up this one, swatched it, and this is the only one I could wear. I don't really like that. I like to both have some options. Is this one a better match or this one a bad match? This was obviously the only one I could have gone with, which is kind of weird to me. Again, this is a $39 foundation. You get 1 fluid ounce. And let's see, it's full coverage. This is what they promise. Full coverage, flawless matte, or flawless natural matte finish, infinite likes. I don't even know what that means. What does that mean, infinite likes? So they just need 3 things to talk about. Infinite likes on social media? I'm confused. Hashtag Shape Tape Nation. Let's be positive about this. So it comes in this thing. It's a pretty standard lightweight plastic tube. It's got a little pump. It feels kind of, it doesn't feel heavy or like luxurious or anything. So we're gonna go ahead and pump it out. It is a thicker consistency. I'm gonna apply with my sponge that I always apply things with. It has that tape shape smell to it. Okay, so there is the first layer of the foundation. It's not bad. There's nothing that I'm in love with it about, or nothing that, you know what I'm saying. There's nothing that's like, oh, that's amazing. So we're gonna do 2 more pumps, get a second layer on. I am noticing something, but I'm gonna hold and reserve judgment until it's dried down. Okay, so it's pretty full coverage. You can't really see my beauty mark. Okay, so now that is 2, getting the hair off of, getting the foundation off my hair. That is 2 layers, ooh, child. That is 2 layers of foundation. And so what I was saying was that I noticed while I was applying this, and it still hasn't gone away yet, is it looks like it's particles. I don't know how to explain it. It's like already separating and settling into fine lines. I'm not a fan of this formula right now, but let's go ahead and finish the face. Yeah, I can zoom in here. All don't know if you guys can see all of this, but it's just not laying down the way it's not melting into the skin the way I want it to. So I don't know if you guys can see that, but that's what I'm seeing in the mirror. Anyway, so let's go ahead and start or finish the rest of the face. Go ahead and make this little get ready with me. We're gonna go ahead and go in with the Morphe concealers. I'm going to use 3.25. And then I'm gonna go in and it's just to correct and just kind of conceal the dark under eye circles. We're gonna do everything that I normally would do when it comes to foundation and we'll see how it actually turns out. My face is itchy a little bit. What are you doing? Where'd you get that from? Where'd you get that from? It's dirty.
I thought we cleaned it.
Oh. I'm like, you gonna drink a dirty glass?
I'm gonna clean this real quick.
While my husband is cleaning a glass and making a lot of noise, I'm gonna go ahead and do my brows off camera so that way you guys don't have to hear all the clanging going on. Okay, be right back. Okay, we are back with brows on. Now we're gonna finish our concealer. We're gonna go in with 265 in the Morphe concealer to highlight. Let that dry down a little bit. While we're letting that dry down, I'm going to, I'm not gonna let it dry down. We're just gonna go with it. Usually I let it dry down when I'm doing my eyebrows, but that didn't work this time. Cool. Okay, now we're gonna do contouring. Oh, forgot to blend my chin. That's cute. All right, contour is on. I'm still feeling the same way I am about the base. Let's just finish. I hate getting makeup in my hair. Should have worn my headband. Okay, so let's go ahead and finish the face. Let's do something simple because I don't want this video to be too long. So I'm actually gonna take my JCat Beauty palette and my Morphe M433. And I'm gonna pick up this color right here. Lay down a nice little base over my eye. And pick up this purple color right here and pat that just in my crease and below on the outer V of my eye. Let's take a little yellow. You can kind of see it. Yeah, you can see the yellow. Let's go ahead and, I'm not gonna cut my crease, I don't have time for that today. Do a flat shade brush. I'm gonna pick up this turquoise green color. Going to pick up this purple color, this darker purple right here. And then I'm going to go in with this warmer color just to kind of warm up the look a little bit on the edges. Alright, I don't think I'm going to do lashes for this look. I'm just going to do mascara because, like I said, we're going to keep this short, we're going to keep it sweet. So right now we are under 13 minutes. Let's keep it that way. Okay, let me go ahead and put on lipstick. I'm just gonna go ahead and pick up this. Let's do Velvet Teddy by MAC. It's like quick glam look. It's just quick and glam. That's what I'm calling it because we ain't got time today. Okay, and I'm gonna do a highlight. I'm gonna go into my BH Cosmetics Sylvia Gani palette. Gonna take my little Morphe M510 brush, take Libra. And let's just add a little bit of an inner quarter highlight because why not? Gonna take a pencil brush and opal as well. Coat that and just add a little there. Pat that down. And there you have it. A quick, simple glam. Let's finish it off with a setting spray. Because I want to give this foundation a chance. That's what we're testing the foundation. I'm going to use the Fix Plus Prep and Prime in Rose. Spray my face. All right, and there we have it, the final look with this new Double Duty Beauty Face Tape foundation. Again, this is G 37G medium tan golden. So let's talk about it. Right off the bat when I'm applying it, I could smell the foundation. It smelled like your typical face tape concealer. It looks nice right now, but if I get closer in, and I don't even think the camera's gonna pick this up, but I do notice like it just isn't melting into the skin in certain areas. It's already settling into fine lines, and this has literally been a real-time video, so this has been on my face for 20 minutes. Not liking the way it's caking around my chin. Right here, it looks a little strange. It works okay with the concealer. Now, the Morphe concealer isn't my favorite concealer, but it's the concealer I tend to go to the quickest and the most often. Looks okay with my contour. That's fine. The forehead isn't bad. I'm looking, let me actually like stay up so you guys can see. Looking in the forehead area, it doesn't look terrible. I'm really concerned about this area, the mouth area. The fact that it's already settling here, and it just doesn't look smooth. It looks textured. There's texture on the skin. I didn't do anything differently that I normally wouldn't do. So that's a little concerning. I don't know, like I really wanted this to work. I really wanted this foundation to work, but honestly, for the price point and for the problematic brand that has been Tarte, I'm gonna have to say this doesn't work. And I really don't like giving super negative reviews, but like after watching Alyssa Ashley's video, I completely agree with everything that she said. I think we shouldn't have to ask for inclusion. We shouldn't have to be happy with what we get. This is a new day and age. You know, spending dollars are powerful, and that's across all demographics: male, female, white, black, Latino, Asian, Latinx, anything. Like it's important to be included. Inclusivity is important. You should never have created anything in mind that didn't have everyone in mind. So that being said, I wanted to try it myself just because I really do like to try foundations. That's kind of like my thing. But this, I really didn't want to buy it. I'm gonna be honest. I didn't want to buy it. I didn't want to give them my money because one, I didn't want to like it and feel conflicted. But two, I wanted to send the message that like just because you have one shade that matches me kind of well, and I'm gonna say it's well enough to work. It works. I have better matching foundations. But the finish is off. It's just not a good finish. It just doesn't look good on my skin. So I don't even know if you're a slightly darker than me or a slightly more yellow undertone than I do, especially in the winter. I don't know what your shade's gonna be because honestly, it goes from like this to a green, and then it bumps up a shade and it's still neutral green, and then the warm one is like 3 or 4 shades darker than me. So it's just not a good foundation. It's not inclusive. It's not a good wearing foundation. It doesn't look great on my skin. You can work with it, but for the price point of $39, I expect more. I can get more out of a Morphe. I can get more out of a L'Oreal Infallible. I can get more out of a NYX Can't Stop Won't Stop, and that price point is way lower than $39. So I'm sorry, Tarte, but I know you tried, but I gotta say too little too late. And this is from somebody that wanted to work, because I really thought maybe, you know, maybe you were trying. I know you tried to get beauty gurus on board with you guys. I know you tried and you listened, but the thing is, like, you didn't really. You just kind of tried to throw some stuff at us to appease us. So, sorry, not it. Anyway, guys, I do like the way the eye look came out. If you're feeling this turquoise purple look, let me know. Maybe I'll film a tutorial, maybe not, because I don't think you guys like my tutorials. So yeah, I'm gonna stick to foundation because it seems like you guys like that. Anyway, I will talk to you guys later and have a good one. Bye.